MongoDB a lot. I actually work with Michael. So MongoDB, what's so cool about it? For those who don't know, MongoDB is a NoSQL database which provides a lot of flexibility. It's schemaless. By schemaless means that you have a lot of flexibility because you don't have to define beforehand how your documents should look like. Have you ever used MySQL, any of you guys? So in MySQL, you have to create your tables, you have to define your entire structure. With MongoDB, you don't. It's document oriented, so it's JSON, very similar to JSON. It's like just grabbing a JSON blob and put it into a database. That's what MongoDB is. It's scalable. It's because it comes with a lot of replication tools that makes replication and a lot of things super cool. It's high performance. You can add indexes on any field that you want. You can run like some other cool features like aggregation that process a bunch of data and like super quick. This is how a document looks like. See, it's a semi-structured, but you still can model your data. You can have strings like name. You can have dates where you can run queries against it. You can have embedded documents within a field. So basically, it's a key value. It's a collection of key values. Your key is always a string, and your value could be anything. Could be a string, could be a date, could be another embedded document with a bunch of key values, could be an array like geolocation, or could be an array of references, which are not references because it's a NoSQL database, so you don't have to do joins or anything like that. So basically the trick is you put in your document whatever you need to put, and you'll retrieve that in just one query. The pros and cons. Pros, flexibility. Since you can add dynamic fields to your document, you can do whatever you want with it. Scalability, I already talked about it. Performance, it's super quick. And it's mostly open source. The cons, data integrity. Since you don't have joins, and for example, in my previous example, I added like a reference to something. Since you don't have that relationship between collections, you are responsible of checking that. So for example, if you delete something that references that, you're responsible of making sure that nothing references that. Another con is that Mongo is too new, basically. It doesn't provide you the decades of years of MySQL or other databases. Transactions, it doesn't have transactions, so if something goes wrong, it just went wrong, and you lose your data. Data duplication, that's one of the cons of NoSQL databases. Since the trade-off is this: you add more data to your models because when you fetch them, the data that you need is already there. You don't need to do more joins. Another cool thing that you can do with it is to map reduce for your collection. Sharding, this means splitting your data. Like you don't have to store everything in just one huge collection. You can like alphabetically move them to different collections. Replications, you can have multiple servers and scale horizontally. Aggregation, you can do cool queries with it as well. Indexing, as I already said, and geospatial queries as well. And with the great power comes great responsibility. This means that you're responsible of your data. Oh, okay. So basically, you have to handle all the logic in your application. As I said, if you delete something, you have to make sure to remove anything that references that. And, well, I guess that's it.